Good evening, collective. Hi, my name is Antoinette. I'm here to do a quick divine masculine channeling. All right, Holy Spirit, Holy Angels, Ancestors, Spirit Guides. Please give me the messages I need to receive from my divine masculine collective. Let the messages be loud and clear. Protect my energy during every reading and my collectives as well. All right. I need 3 cards for the divine masculine, please. I hope you guys are having a great evening. And today's weather was extremely beautiful. Alright, Holy Spirit, Holy Angels. Oof. Alright, there's one. We have a lake. Okay, what other message? Thank you. Oh, okay. All right, divine masculines. 1 second. We have lake. We have count your blessings and refuse to be used. Okay, let me get these clarified. Let me get you your messages. I don't know what your guys' weather is like, but I know here it's just been unbelievably gorgeous. Sometimes ridiculously hot, but then I really have no reason to complain. I complain in the winter, it's too cold. Then I complain in the summer, it's too hot. It just, you know. All right, okay. Holy Spirit, Holy Angels, wise lake here. Wise lake here. Wise lake here for the divine masculine. Wise lake here for the divine masculine. Wise lake. Okay. We have recovery. Okay, thank you, Spirit. Count your blessings. Wise, count your blessings here for the divine masculine. Count your blessings. Count your blessings. Thank you. Impartiality. All right. Refuse to be used for the divine masculines. Wise, refuse to be used for the divine masculines. Abundance. And we have trickery at the bottom. Okay. Lake. The fall. Good evening, divine masculines. Hi, my name is Antoinette. Welcome to Pretty Baby Tarot. I did a quick pre-shuffle. So let's get to it, all right? Okay, so we have lake. Count your blessings. Refuse to be used. All right, here's what I'm getting with this. You've been through a really, I'm going off intuition with this, okay? This isn't gonna, this might not resonate with everybody, but here's what I'm getting. Okay, you're in a karmic cycle right now. Things are completely falling apart. I feel like you went into, I want to say marriage. It doesn't have to be, it could be a relationship, but this is what I'm getting. So this is what I'm going to go with. Okay, and maybe things are starting to fall apart, crumble. Her mask has fallen off is what I'm hearing. And you're starting to see things for what they really are, not what they were painted to be. So Spirit is telling me, so this card, I'll read the card off to you and then we'll go from there. It says harvest. It says the fall season and the fertile energy of the West brings you prosperity. All of your efforts are coinciding You know what I mean? And approaching flirtation. Rejoice with friends to plan a family reunions and count your blessings and be grateful and forgive. So like I said, you went into a karmic cycle. They weren't who you thought they were. They wore a really good mask. However, you're starting to realize, like, this person is not who I thought she was. This is what I just heard. And so you're realizing, like, this is coming to an end, and you know, like, the ending isn't going to come overnight, especially if it's a divorce. You know, it's going to take, like, you know, X amount of months to get that hot mess out of, you know, settled, is what I'm hearing. And you know it's over. You know it's over. So, you know, you married a karmic, and recovery is recovering, like, your feminine, your life, your abundance is what I'm hearing. So, you know, it's going to take a few months to kind of make it happen, but you're hopeful. And the next card is count your blessings. Wealth and power surround you, and smooth journeys lies ahead. Make the best of this time while remaining productive. Be humble, modest, appreciate what you have, and remember those who stood by you. So I feel like with this card, oh, sorry, I completely forgot. You know, even though you went down this karmic cycle, like, kind of like a detour is what I'm getting. It's because you had karmic lessons to learn. And instead of being, like, real bitter with that person, Spirit's asking you just kind of forgive them. They taught you some much needed lessons, painful lessons, but much needed is what I'm hearing. So Spirit's saying don't be, you know, hard on yourself for going down this path. And don't be hard on the person who taught you the lessons. Doesn't mean you, like, stay where you're at, because you know that's not where you're meant to be. And but Spirit's saying, you know, forgive yourself for going, you know, if you feel like, because I feel like you're being hard on yourself for making this decision, but really there's no reason to be. Just know that it kind of happened because it was supposed to happen. And Spirit saying, you know, forgive that person. They played their part is what I just heard. And, you know, you had to go down that road to kind of learn some lessons. So Spirit's saying forgive them, forgive yourself. You know, don't hold on to resentment. Okay, I had to get that out of there. Anyway, so, you know, with the second card, count your blessings, is just realize, like, everything is going to be okay. Be thankful, you know, for these lessons, and just spend, you know, take the time, you know, take your time to kind of sit back and think about, like, what got me here, what made me even go down this road, what lessons did I learn. And it's like, you know, with impartiality, it's like, what I'm getting with this is, like, take the good with the bad and lessons on both sides. Like, what did you learn? And I know, like, some lessons are, like, it's hard because it sucks, you know, being hurt. Because I feel like the Divine Masculine in this, you know, this collective, it's like maybe, you know, your femme really loved you, and, you know, you got led astray. I was fooled. Temptation is what I just heard. And, you know, it's like you went in another direction, but it's like, so it's like, take the, you know, good in with the bad. Like, you know, in every lesson there's a blessing. So just be appreciative of the lessons. Like, let's say your femme was really good to you, And, you know, you got detoured, and then you took off with the karmic and ended up with a not so great person. It was, you know, a lesson you needed to learn. And maybe, you know, the karmic was really bad to you. And maybe you had to lose your femme to kind of realize what you had to begin with. Um, you, I'm trying to think of how to say this. Um, you were tempted, taken down the wrong road, and I feel like you thought your feminine was, you know, gonna use you and cheat on you and be bad to you, and really it was a total opposite. That's what ended up happening with your karmic. So it was a lesson you had to be learned. Like, you can't just judge somebody so quickly. And, you know, that's just part of the lesson. So don't be so hard on yourself. And you, the next card is refuse to be used. And it says, pull away from your fears and refuse to be the victim. You will never be happy if you don't end the toxic arrangements that imprison you. Love yourself. You deserve better. So, like I said before, like, you know, instead of like feeling sorry for yourself in this moment, you need to realize, like, the only victim I am is of the circumstances I caused. I chose to go down this road. I made, you know, this decision, and own up to it. You know, don't wallow in your self-pity. There's nothing good that comes out of that. So Spirit's saying, like, you know, like, I feel like you're afraid to walk away because, like, maybe you're afraid because maybe you're not so good on the financial side right now. Possibly suffer from abandonment issues from your childhood, which I know how that is. It's like you married for money. That's what I heard. So Spirit's saying, like, this was built on a faulty foundation anyway, so it wasn't going to work. So just realize, like, you can get money back anyway. Like, there's no reason to stay in a miserable connection because of money. Money's energy. You know, so you're going to be good. Spirit's letting you know, like, somebody's using you for your money. If that's the case, you're just going to end up like this guy if you're not already. See? He just looks like he's being, like, drained of everything. And Spirit's saying, like, don't punish yourself for the mistake you made. Just, you know, be like, okay, I get it. Like, I had to deal with this at one point in time. I'm too, so it's like, okay, I get it. Like, I messed up. Okay, let me get out of this situation. And just realize, like, you can get money back anywhere. Like, love yourself enough to walk away. Because right now you're stuck in a mental prison. You almost feel like in a physical prison. And it's unnecessary. Like, just because you made a mistake doesn't mean you need to stay somewhere and punish yourself for the rest of your life. Like, forgive yourself. Your friend's already forgiven you. You might not know it because I feel like you're not in communication. However, you know, she has. And, okay, the next card is Thunder. And it says, the spring thunder awakens the land. Auspicious energy from the east brings vigorous growth to all you have planned in life. Cast off the energy that no longer serves you and create new strategies. Finalize your ideas. Get moving. There's no time to waste. Okay, so what I get with this card is Spirit's telling you, like, you know what's good for you in your life and what's not good for you. You have intuition. Whether, you know, I feel like whether you're using it or not, Spirit's letting you know, like, it's time to kick that in. Because even if you're not using intuition, like, we all know right from wrong. We know what people have good intentions for us. We know what people have bad intentions for us. And Spirit's saying, like, look, it's time to cut this dead weight off of you. It's getting you nowhere. If you're in a bad situation, I feel like you have toxic friends and family who are somehow benefiting off you and or this arrangement. and you're going to them for advice, and they're not the people to ask. These people aren't any good for you, and I feel like you know that. Let's say when you were with your femme, you were happy, but everybody around you like was really miserable. Like, let's say it had to do with your friends. You couldn't go out and hoe around with them like you wanted to, or party with them, or your family. They couldn't use you like they wanted to. Let's say that was the case when you were with your femme, and now that you're not with your femme and you're with this toxic karmic, you can go out and do all that, and your family can use you like they want to, but now you're miserable and your family's happy and your friends are happy, and it's like it doesn't even, your happiness doesn't even matter at this point, and you're realizing like you were tricked. You know, trickery's at the bottom of the deck. The person, you know, it's like they tricked you out of your happiness. Yeah, and underneath thunder is detach, and it says worry over nothing and fear nothing. Truly let go, detach, and leave all your past behind, emotional or material. You will be adequately provided for, but not through holding up onto attachments. The universe enforces the perfect balance. Live simply, right? And right underneath that is balance karma. There's a reason for everything. Each life has many connections to previous lives. You came to balance karma with others. Allow grief, anger, and guilt to be transformed into a force to fortify you and assist you in fulfilling your purpose of this lifetime. So it's like Spirit's telling you, like, don't worry about money. Don't worry about, you know, even if you have to lose like friends, family. I completely cut off both of those, okay? And it's not easy. I'm not saying it's easy, but I realized like they didn't want what was best for me. They didn't care about my happiness. They were all about greed, and just, they were just not good for me. And I was willing to part with them because I'd lived my whole life people pleasing everybody and putting everybody first. And finally I was like, you know what? My happiness matters. I matter. So, you know, I did that. And, you know, balance karma, it's like when you left, I feel like you left your fam and went this way, and balancing the scales is part of going back to your fam. That's where you want to be anyway, from what I'm hearing. So Spirit's saying, like, just be thankful for this lesson, you know, and forgive. Be forgiving. Don't carry these burdens and be angry with yourself or anybody else. You can love people from a distance. You don't have to be around these people that just don't want any good for you. And right underneath that, appreciate yourself. It says long-lasting fulfillment comes from the ability to create your own internal peace and happiness. Feeling sad, lonely, or even insecure is all part of a soul's growth. Appreciate who you are and the unique qualities you have to offer the world. So Spirit's saying, like, see just how beautiful and how amazing and how loving, because I feel like even though this was a karmic, like, you tried to give your all, like, and I feel like you didn't do it when it came to your femme. And when you went into this karmic relationship, it's like, no, I'm going to love her right. I'm going to be faithful. I'm going to treat her good. I'm not going to hurt her. And it's like you went into a relationship where things were flipped. Like, you went in all in, and this karmic didn't give two shits about you. So Spirit's saying, like, appreciate yourself. You're beautiful. Don't let this relationship change you. You know, and I feel like you're scared of rejection when it comes to your feminine, but don't worry about it. She knows that this was just part, you got wisdom from this, and she knew this. So Spirit's saying, release your guilt, you know, and balance the scales, and it just let this karmic cycle end. it's just a part of your destiny, you know, is to go through this karmic cycle. And at the end of all this, there will be joy in your life. It was just a part of your soul's growth. You know, you went through hell, but you made it. You persevered. You know, you're strong. You made it through this. You're gonna make it through this if you haven't already. You know, and lead is behind that. And it says, when in a position of leadership, make logical and courageous decisions. You may experience sorrow and frustration and feel overwhelmed. Still, you must do what you must. Do what it takes, even in the face of disapproval. Results matter. So, you know, Spirit's saying, you know, the people around you might not, you know, want you to end this, but who cares? You know, it's not going to be easy. There's going to be tears. You know, when you put your all into somebody and they reject you, like, it's really hard. It is heartbreaking. But Spirit's saying, hey, you know, get those tears out. Feel those emotions. But don't care. And who cares if, you know, these people who don't even care about you, like, approve it or not. Like, quit being a people pleaser, masculine. Sorry, like, I'm trying to be a jerk, but, like, really, like, you can't please everyone around you and be miserable just for the approval of others. You know, just, you know, you have to change your perception and know that people are going to gossip. Who cares? But Spirit's saying, trust your destiny. Your soulmate could be as close to you as being by your side, or as far as somewhere on a distant path. Trust in your ultimate destiny to find each other and encourage your heart to complete its quest. It is within your reach now. You know your twin. The masculines I'm talking to know your twin, and you're not with them right now. Not at all. And you know, you're going to be ending this karmic cycle, or you are. And just know that, you know, it's okay. Your twin flame union is a lot closer now, because now you're awake. Now you're like, whoa, I married a karmic. Shit. That's what I just heard. So Spirit's saying, charge forward. You know your goal and how far you have to travel. Do not allow the interim challenges and difficulties to confuse or delay you. You know, you're on your correct path. Charge forward confidently, because the situation, seen or unseen, are in your favor. So Spirit's saying, hey, okay, you learn, you know, you got the fact that you're in a karmic cycle. You know it's coming to an end. You know, even though you can't see your union, like physically see it, just know that it's there. Just know that's like what's ahead of you. You know, so let's let go of the cycle and move forward, get our healing done, you know, and just have faith in yourself. Like, know that it's okay. It's okay to make mistakes. We all do it. The key is, don't allow, you know, the karmic, you know, this could be a marriage, friends, family. It's not going to be all the same for everybody. It's a collective. But don't allow these people to, because I feel like you've thought about leaving, and you've thought about it, and you've even talked about it, and people have talked you into staying. So Divine Masculines, don't let these people do that to you. Trust your intuition when it comes to every decision you make. Your intuition is not going to steer you wrong. So just have a little bit more faith in yourself. I'm rooting for you, and I have faith that you're going to be okay. So Divine Masculines, I hope you have an amazing night. This is your message. Bye, my loves. Have a great night. Talk to you tomorrow.